Presented by RomulusIT.com, offering remote support for common computer problems.
Now, I know it's quite late over there for you, so I don't want to keep you too much longer. One of the other areas that I've seen you speak quite passionately about is the area of business, small business, and allowing people really to get on with their lives and try to create some wealth for themselves. Before we get onto small business, I remember I had read maybe a year or two ago as well that there was another bill that the Liberals were looking at passing that had to do with environmental legislation in the face of new business. And it was something along the lines of, if you were out to go create some, virtually anyone with any idea of saying that this might have some sort of environmental impact could stall or kill your project or your business dead before it went through the process. Can you take me through that? And it sounds detrimental to the ability for someone to try to create wealth or business for themselves.
Well, everybody agrees with environmental protection, but there are cases where governments have to say, no, you can't go ahead with this particular project if it's the cost of the environment is not worth the benefit of the economy. But there's no reason that it should take 7 years or 10 years to get an answer to that question. Other countries can turn around answers in less than 1 year. What does that mean? It means that money goes where it can get to work quickly. Here in Canada, we've become one of the slowest places on earth in which to get anything done. We're ranked 36 out of 37 OECD nations when it comes to the time it takes to get a building permit. So you want to build a warehouse in Toronto, you have to wait 170 days longer than you would in the average American metropolis. And so what does that mean? Well, the money goes to the US or Ireland or Switzerland or Singapore or any other place where things get done quickly. And that's one of the reasons why, we do not have, our mining sector is falling behind the rest of the world. We should be leading the charge mining polysilicon for solar panels and lithium for electric car batteries, getting our ethical and clean energy to market. But we are falling behind because we are becoming increasingly known as a place where money goes to die, where things don't get done, where you sit in a queue, a bureaucratic queue. Now, that really doesn't hurt multinational corporations. They just move their money elsewhere. It hurts the worker because it means our workers don't get the jobs and wages some other country does. We just import the products. We pay for it with debt. We borrow from the world to buy from China. They get the money. We get the debt. It's a lose-lose for us. What we have to do is unleash the free enterprise system to make this the fastest and easiest place on earth in which to do business. That's how we'll get cash pouring back into our economy. Make this a place where you're rewarded rather than punished for growing.
This episode is brought to you by Romulus IT, offering fast, affordable remote support for common computer problems, including troubleshooting, health checks, virus removal, and software support. Visit RomulusIT.com to get your computer back on track.